CVA's AccuraSeries, Bagara barrels for guaranteed accuracy, nitride for guaranteed rust proofing, and a rifle guaranteed to be the best muzzleloader you've ever shot. CVA, it's just a better gun.
All right, guys, this segment's being sponsored by JLBSportsman.com. That is JLB Woodworking, and I tell you what, they have got some of the most beautiful items. We're actually going to be giving one away here at the end of this segment, so you guys be ready for that. These guys do custom laser engraving, woodworking. They made some beautiful cornhole boards for us that we gave away in the Christmas episode. Right here in Leoma, Tennessee, give them a call, 931-213-1455. Talk to the owner up there, Mr. Jim Brewer. We mentioned him earlier. He's also with Phoenix Rods. And contact him, and they can get you some of the most beautiful woodworking pieces you ever saw. All right, guys. Now well, we're not going to be doing a recipe this week, but this recipe of the week is being sponsored by Courtney's Restaurant and Catering. They're at 4066B North Mount Juliet Road, Mount Juliet, Tennessee. Give them a call for all your catering needs as well. It's 754-7548. We're actually going to have Tom in the house again here in a week or two with another recipe. And I tell you what, we appreciate everything that he does for us, and we look forward to getting in there and eating lunch in there again. He does a lot of stuff. You know, this past week, as a matter of fact, he has got something going on up there at the restaurant right now, and they call it the Bill Sorey Pay It Forward Initiative. Yes. And I actually knew Bill Sorey through my parents in some other ways, but when he passed away, Tom started this initiative because Mr. Bill would come down to the restaurant, and nobody knew this till after he passed away, but he would go down to the restaurant and he would take a little money down there and he would give it to Tom. And he'd say, you just keep this behind the counter, and if somebody comes in here, somebody comes by here, needs to eat a meal, this is to pay for it. And he would run into people around town or places that he thought needed a meal, and he'd send them to Courtney's, and they would, you know, tell them who they were there with, and it would cover their meal. So he started doing that, and Tom has kept that going, and it's done really well. So just want to say thank you to Courtney's and tell them thank you for just what they do for the community around them.
They're big. It's nice.
You know, our sponsors, we say this over and over, but we got some of the finest sponsors, period, that are available. They're just good people. Yes. You know,
Bill Sorey, I went to school with Bill. I know his mom and daddy. I know his brother Don, that he's friends with the Flowers, you know. Yeah. And they're just good old people.
Good people.
I mean,
that's right.
I remember when they used to lay off roads with a mule to plant tomatoes. You know?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Guys, real fast, I do want to remind you, we've still got the phone lines open. So if y'all want to call 615-737-7767, we're going to let you go on and call during this segment as well if you'd like to. Now, Randall, you had somebody you wanted to say hello to tonight. You had a little story happen with you the other day. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Mr. Joe Goolsby. He lives in Carthage. I was down at the Almaco, right there at the Gordon's Village, and just went in there, got some gas, and come out, and this fella asked me if I was me, you know, and I said, yeah. He recognized my voice. So, Joe, we're saying hi to you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you yanking on my collar when I come out that door there. My jaw's still a little sore, but we was all right. And he says he watches the show every.
We appreciate that so much too, don't we? I mean, when we get stopped, I've had some people that kind of seemed a little standoffish, you know, about coming up and stopping me or talking to me or something. You know, we love it, guys. We love to meet everybody and talk to them, and we're just share knowledge. We're just a bunch of hunters.
We're just old people.
That's right. We're just a couple of regular old people, you know. And I promise we want to sit there and talk about fishing or deer hunting or turkey hunting or whatever it is.
Yeah,
so
me and Joe had a good conversation. We just stood there, you know. So.
Yeah, we love it. It's what it's all about. I've got a caller here. Scott, how are you doing tonight? Scott?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing tonight?
Doing good.
We appreciate you calling. What can we do for you tonight?
I was talking about the WMA down at Cordell Hole. Is that open all deer season?
Yeah, a lot of it is. Cordell Hole generally runs on the statewide seasons. Now, again, like I said, you can't use a high-powered rifle there. You'll have to use a shotgun or a muzzleloader during the gun season. You need what's called a Type 94 permit, unless you have a sportsman's license. If you have a sportsman's license, you won't have to have one. But the Type 94 is the same permit that allows you to shoot does statewide and Unit L as well. You know, if you don't have a sportsman.
Right.
But yeah, once you have those taken care of, get down there around Cordell Hole. There's several places around Cordell Hole that I hunted quite a bit when I was in college, and we had a lot of good hunts down there. I'm telling you, people don't understand how good the land is around there.
Yes, it's great.
And
food plots, man, they got a lot of food growing up there.
And if you happen to have Scott, if you happen to have a little flat bottom boat or a kayak or a canoe or something like that, you can double the amount of property you've got to hunt around there.
And there's deer there, they wouldn't have a season on them.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
I know there's a couple of spots I hunt, and they close, kind of halfway through the season. So I was just looking for something to hunt past that point.
Yeah, I would definitely check in the Cordell Hole.
Yeah. And
you're not too far from Center Hill there either. And if you go a little bit further, it's further east, but if you go a little further east, you've got Bridgestone WMA. It's not too terribly far up the road from there either. But you're, in that general area, there's a lot of good property you can access with the Type 94.
All righty, I appreciate it.
Not a problem. Good luck to you. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
You know, like LBL. Just think how big LBL is.
Oh man, you know we had a big time down there, didn't we, Randall?
Oh yeah, them deer. It don't take them long. They're professionals.
They are.
I mean, you know, they are educated.
They are. I think they hear that gravel popping too much, and they just, they figure.
Well, they hear people just walking through the woods.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to killing a deer than having a pretty gun and
strolling
good
through
clothes.
there.
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah. You got to sneak up on them. They're there when you get there.
Yeah.
So,
They are, but I tell you what, we had another great trip down there a few weeks ago, didn't we?
We saw deer.
Had a big time, saw a lot of deer, and a lot of deer were shot. We went down to the check-in station and had one of our guys, Todd Cohn, was able to get a deer while we were there, and we took it down and got to spend the evening at the check-in station. And there's a lot of deer coming in there, a lot of happy faces.
That's just a pretty old place.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
I love to just go there for the atmosphere. Just go up there
Y'all
and
didn't eat good, did you?
And camp. Yeah, we ate all right.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. My wife takes pretty good care of us before we head down there, and we get a lot of things that we bring from home and make, and we do some cooking too. But we might do a lot of things, but getting hungry ain't one of them, I promise you.
No, we don't get hungry.
That's right. Well, guys, we're going to do a giveaway. So this right here that you see in front of me, I see that the logo's kind of over. This right here, again, this is from JLB Woodworking, from Mr. Jim Brewer right here in Leoma, Tennessee. And this is another one of those beautiful coat racks that he makes. And we're going to be giving this away. So you want to be the 5th caller, 615-737-7767. Again, the 5th caller is going to take this home. It's going to be theirs, and I tell you what, it is a beautiful piece to hang in your hunting cabin or your living room or wherever you want it. And guys, we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll have this week's calendar of events and some more Southern Woods and Waters.